Hi, Leo. I'm Franco,
I'm Myrna.
and we're Into It Tarot, and we're coming back to you for the month of November 2015. This time we've done a general reading to complement this reading, so make sure that you check that one out as soon as you're done with this one to help you with your reading. Once again, we're going to do a short 3-card spread or 6-card spread between the both of us. To see what's coming up for this month for you and how you can use it in your favor. Also, to understand those things that you're holding back from and keeping you from moving forward. So let's get right into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. Leo, I'm seeing a lot of royal energy around here. 2 queens are showing up for you. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups on my end. Here you see them. Very regal women, which tells me that you're going to be dealing with a lot of strong female energy during this month. And it's also asking you to connect to that female energy within yourself. To connect to your anima and make sure that you bring out the best in yourself, because women around you are going to be forcing you and kind of prodding you to bring out the best in yourself, especially during the holidays that are coming up, dealing with your maternal figures, maybe aunts or wives or girlfriends that are going to be a little bit more present, maybe a little bit more dominant in your life. And this applies whether you're male or female, so keep that in mind.
I'm seeing a few different things going on for you in November. One is that it appears that this month you're going to be revealing yourself in a way that is how would I put this? It appears that you're kind of coming into your own within a new chapter in your life.
Somewhat new?
Yeah, it's a new energy that you're sort of molding yourself into. It looks like in the previous months of 2015 you've been perhaps doing some work on yourself, addressing some certain challenges that perhaps in the past you were reluctant to do, and this year you've been a bit more assertive in handling those matters. And so November is going to be a time where you embody your truth with a greater capacity, with a greater ability to do it with just more confidence. So that's a really beautiful.
Yeah, what I'm sensing is almost like a spiritual renewal happening.
Yes, exactly.
And also the women that are showing up are very mothering figures. So it's also a call for you to like mother yourself, to tend to yourself, to unmask yourself, to make sure that you look back into those agreements and those things that you do to hide yourself from society, to hide your bad habits from those who are close to you. The Queen of Swords, it's a very peculiar card for me because it reminds me of the Bible passage that warns you to, take care of what's in your eye before pointing out what's in your neighbor's eye. And it seems like this renewal is also about being more self-aware and about dealing with our issues before pointing out what's wrong with other people.
Wow. Yeah, that's very that tends to be very difficult, and that is what's being revealed in this first card, which is known as the difficulty in the beginning, because when you're in that space of taking accountability, responsibility for your actions, for your thoughts, it is very empowering, because when you're in that place in your life, you're ready for it. In some way you've called for that to occur because you're ready to just have a greater sense of maturity in your life. However, with that maturity comes a sense of awkwardness, because when you're accustomed to, for a period of time, to behaving in a certain way, speaking in a certain way, having a perspective of life that's very sort of gelled into a particular way for a period of time. Moving away from that can be difficult, and that's what this card demonstrates, that there's a bit of awkwardness, vulnerability, inexperience, and growing pains even. So that's what's occurring here with this sort of brand new human cracking out of the shell.
Growing pains is definitely a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of emotional turmoil going on, perhaps more emotions than what you're used to. And that's what the Queen of Cups is showing up to guide you and remind you to be more compassionate with yourself and to be more understanding. Understand that this is just a phase, that it's part of growing up, that you're starting a new process. And so just to be kind with yourself and be kind with those around you. So make sure that you don't snap out, on at the first provocation.
Yeah, and that's likely to happen when you're, kind of adjusting to the newness.
Right.
There tends to be a bit of irritability.
Yeah.
The other card that I got in my spread is the approach card. And the approach card indicates an arrival of something new in your life. It indicates prosperity or conditions that are you're set up in conditions for prosperity to enter into your life. It also is very beautiful because it indicates hopefulness. So if at any juncture in this tail end of the year you've been feeling a bit glum or even hopeless around certain things, whether it's your business life or your family life, there's areas where there's been a bit of stagnation and you feel like there's nothing moving forward. This November is helping you to make contact with energy and experiences that is bringing in light to help you see, okay, things are shifting in a better direction.
Right, and that's what these queens are also talking to me, to make sure that you cleanse yourself, maybe take a spa day, or just go to the sauna. Use water in a way that you can cleanse yourself. If you're in the tropics, you can go to the beach, maybe take a trip somewhere warm, and just make a little ritual for yourself where you can use water to cleanse and to bring your body to this new awakening at the same time.
Yeah, I'm getting confirmation of that in this third and final card of the spread that I did, which is the Peace card. And there's this beautiful body of water. It looks like a lake right at the foot of a mountainous region. But this card indicates, aside from that really beautiful natural environment, it's also the sort of the invocation of peace. So in your life in this month of November, there's a sort of settling in type of energy where there's just a lot of poise and a greater amount of balance.
Right, and that's what the wheel comes up, as your final card, things that you need to watch out for. What I'm seeing is that there's not much that you need to watch out for from the past, but for the future. So make sure that you stay balanced, that you remain steady, wherein everything around you is, going fast and furious and just moving forward in a way that you're not perhaps expecting. Make sure that you remain calm and collected, and then you take some time for yourself to remain in balance. So, even if the dogs are barking and everything else around you is kind of chaotic, try to keep yourself in a centered space. So even doing yoga or meditation, things that help you regain balance. If you're drinking too much, then try to hold back from that. If you're not drinking at all, then go out for a drink on Friday night and have one at least. But do something that brings a little bit of joy and also health into your life.
Yes, that's very important for this. For you, Leo, for the month of this November, is to bring in a nice energy of celebration, of levity, of joy, as Franco said.
Right.
So
to recap, I see that there's just going to be a strong presence of women around you during this month, and it's a calling for yourself to connect to that, female energy within yourself, to be more compassionate through the changes that you're going through with the people around you, with yourself, to take some time for yourself to relax, to find balance, to break, from the old things and welcome yourself into a new light, into a new development. I see a more of a spiritual connection happening during this time of the year, that's going to help you move forward in the coming months as well. So just, maintain your peace and do things that bring that peace back into your life and bring balance back into your life. So everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. And that's my final thing, nugget to share is that the calamity and the heightened tension that the planet is experiencing now with all of these different very stressful occurrences, a lot of what it's doing is prompting all of us to seek nurturance, to seek the space within ourselves that is calling for a higher purpose and a higher level of self-expression. So it's a very powerful time.
So if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel below. You can also find us at intuittarot@gmail.com or intuittarot.com, where you can find more about what we do. And if you want any private readings, you can find our information there.
Yep, and also follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. We share some different readings throughout the different times, different junctures in the month. And, as Franco mentioned, we also share different activities that are coming up. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in December.
We'll see you next month.
Have a fantastic month of November.
Happy holidays.
Toodles.